for a story? Oh, this is a good one. Come closer, get cozy. Because tonight, I want to tell you all about a magical city, a lost legend, and two of the bravest friends you'll ever meet. This is the story of the Moonlight Pearl. Way down by the sparkling sea in a beautiful city called Bandar Abbas. Well, that's where our story begins. The air there always smelled of salty sea spray and wonderful spices. And in this city lived two best friends, Parsa and Parmis. Parsa, you see, had eyes as blue as the deepest part of the ocean. And Parmis? Oh, her spirit was as bright and warm as the morning sun. They just loved their home, with all its colorful boats and glimmering blue waves. So one afternoon, Parsa and Parmis were exploring, as they often did, and their adventure took them to a quiet, kind of dusty old museum. They figured it would be just a normal day, but they were wrong. Oh, they were so wrong. Because inside that museum, a very sad story was waiting to be heard. A story about a lost pearl that was about to change absolutely everything for them. And there she was, a kind old storyteller, sitting with a group of children just like you. She was telling them a legend, the legend of the magical Moonlight Pearl. It was a treasure, she said, that kept the sea calm and brought good luck to all the fishermen. But as she spoke about how the pearl had been lost so long ago, Parsa and Parmis saw a single lonely tear roll down her cheek. And in that moment, they just looked at each other. They didn't have to say a single word. They both knew, deep in their hearts, what they had to do. They were going to find that pearl. Now that storyteller, she must have seen that brave look in their eyes. A tiny little smile appeared on her face. She leaned in very close to them so no one else could hear, and she whispered their first, very important clue. She said, "Look for the answer in the moonlight and the song of the sea." A riddle? Parsa and Parmis's eyes grew wide and sparkly. Oh, they loved a good riddle more than anything. The moonlight and the song of the sea, what could it mean? Their big, amazing quest to find the secret song of the waves had just begun. They didn't waste a single minute. That very same night, under a big, beautiful full moon that looked just like a silver coin hanging in the sky, they went right down to the beach. And they just stood there, closed their eyes, and listened. But they didn't just listen with their ears, you know? They listened with their whole hearts. They whispered to themselves, "What is the secret song of the sea?" And then, shh, Parsa heard it. A little plink, then a plunk. It was a magical sound. He realized that every single time a wave splashed against a special group of rocks, it made a sound, just like a note from a song. And Parmis, oh, she had such sharp ears. She realized it wasn't just any old notes. No, it was a beautiful, familiar melody, a song she had heard before. And can you believe it? The notes, they actually started to glow. They had this soft, gentle blue light, and they just sort of hung in the air like magical little fireflies. Right away, Parsa and Parmis knew this was the path. All they had to do was follow the music and let the song of the waves show them the way. So they followed the glowing blue notes, step by step, along the dark shore. And the melody led them right to a big pile of rocks. And there, hidden from sight, was the entrance to a secret cave. It was the kind of cave you could only find when the tide was high and the sea's music was playing its loudest. They did it! They really did it! They had solved the very first riddle. But was the pearl inside? Not yet. Their adventure wasn't over, not by a long shot. The cave was amazing, full of old paintings and treasures, but the pearl wasn't there. You see, the next challenge, well, it wasn't about being clever. It was about being kind. The next morning, the whole city woke up with a happy buzz. It was time for the yearly fishing festival. Can you imagine? Music was playing everywhere, the boats were all decorated with beautiful, bright flowers, and the air smelled like yummy, sweet pastries. Everyone was laughing and dancing and having the best time. Well, almost everyone. Parmis saw him first. A young fisherman sitting all by himself on the dock, just staring out at the sea with such a sad face. And guess who it was? It was the storyteller's son. He told them the next secret about the pearl. He said, it's protected by the dolphins. He explained that to get the pearl back, they would have to prove that they were true friends of the dolphins. So what do you think they did? They took a little boat out onto the big, calm sea. The water was as smooth as glass. And Parmis, she stood right at the very front of the boat, and she began to dance. It was the most beautiful, graceful dance you've ever seen. It was like she was telling a story with her movements, a story about the wind and the waves, all without saying a single word. And then it happened, something truly magical. First, just one shiny fin appeared in the water, then another, and then a whole family of sleek, friendly-looking dolphins started to swim up to the boat. They were so curious. They had been drawn in by her beautiful dance. They swam in circles around the little boat, their smart, dark eyes watching every single move she made. Wow, could it really be working? When Parsa saw the dolphins, he knew just what to do. He started to sing. And you know what he sang? He sang that very same gentle melody they had heard the night before, the song of the waves. It was the song he remembered the old storyteller humming. His voice was so full of warmth and kindness as it floated across the water, right to the dolphins. The dance from Parmis and the song from Parsa, together it was like a magic key unlocking a secret door. A brave dolphin swam right up to the side of their boat, and there, held so gently in its mouth, was the Moonlight Pearl. It was glowing with a soft, wonderful light. The dolphin lifted its head and offered the pearl right to them. They had done it! They really had done it! Their hearts were so full they felt like they could burst. They paddled back to the shore as fast as they could, so excited to share the amazing news and bring hope back to everyone. Oh, and when the old storyteller saw the pearl, her eyes, which had been so sad before, filled up with happy tears. She took the pearl, and its beautiful light seemed to dance in her hands. And then she gently placed the necklace around Parmis's neck. Her voice was shaky with happiness when she said, "This is for your friendship and for your courage. May it always be with you." And that night, the fishing festival turned into the biggest, happiest party the city had ever seen. There was a giant bonfire on the beach that lit up everyone's smiling faces, and colorful fireworks exploded like flowers in the night sky. Everybody, and I mean everybody, joined hands to dance and sing, and their happy voices echoed the wonderful song of the sea. So Parsa and Parmis had found the lost pearl, which was amazing. But as they stood there watching everyone celebrate, they looked at each other and realized they had found something even more important, something even more precious. You see, they learned a very important lesson that night. They learned that the biggest, best treasure in the whole world isn't something you can hold in your hand. No, it's the hope you can give to other people. It's the new friends you make along the way. And it's the happiness you get to share with everyone. The Moonlight Pearl was very bright, for sure. But the real magic was the bright light of friendship that Parsa and Parmis brought back home to their city.